Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Today we'll take a look mostly on Australian dollar, but in the beginning of the video just a few snapshots of the steps that we have discussed previously on euro currency. As you can see, indeed market has dropped precisely to an area that we have specified, so its price is calling around the weekly pivot point and conference support. That's an area that we have predefined for possible retracement here down. And here was the major question, whether the market will be able to start upward action, because this will be important as here market still has chances to reestablish upward action. So we discussed on the follow time frame chart, this is the trend line. It's very close to this triangle, and here market is still possible to reestablish upward action here. So right now we're just keep watching what will happen in this support. Currently, guys, it's a bit tricky situation because we're coming to Wyoming meeting of the central banks, and this could be really important, and that's why the long-term investors will have held the short positions on the United States dollar currently is starting to reduce and taking profit, just reducing the position before the meeting, and that could bring additional pressure on the other currencies. That's why maybe the retracement that we started indeed could turn to something greater and some deeper action. We do not know. But currently everything still looks normal, so I'm not seeing some major breakouts here. Market is still calling in the area that we have specified, so let's see what will happen. On the New Zealand dollar, guys, actually situation just shows how it's important to be careful and makes the observation that we have discussed. So Twizzlers really has led to the deeper retracement, but you can see the market even has dropped, accelerated lower, and has dropped below our specified area. So here actually no operations have been formed, the market just has dropped to the downside. Here maybe even we could get the butterfly buy, but it's a bit early to talk about it because this drop just has reached the bottom, and on the way down this market really could pass some more room before some pattern will be formed. So that's why I have decided to take a look at the Australian dollar. In Australian dollar, guys, we have interesting situation as in the short term as in the longer term perspective. First of all, overall this reaction stands as a response to the big weekly butterfly, and that was the 107 extension of this butterfly. In general, this action looks as a retracement, not as a reversal, because take a look, very small candles, very gradual action. It seems that's indeed just some kind of the reaction on the target, some very gradual action here, and this suggests that's indeed a retracement. Rebounds of this retracement was very fast. You can see market very fast has shown this upward acceleration, but and theoretically we could suggest some further upward continuation here in Australian dollar, because on the 81.50 area we have uncompleted important monthly targets, and market stands very close to it, especially when it was here. It was just one point lower than the final target on the monthly chart. But at the eve of the Wyoming meeting, this could be additional pressure on Australian dollar. That's why I can't exclude the chance that we could get some kind of this action. So we could get some kind of the A, B, C, D instead of upside reversal, at least on the current week. So maybe we could get some kind of this action. We can't exclude it. That's why we should be extra careful to the patterns that we will discuss today, since it's mostly short term, and we should be very sensitive to possible failure of this pattern. So what we have here on the daily. On the daily we have the bearish stop grabber that has been formed yesterday, and this pattern suggests taking out of these lows, at least of these lows. It means that on the intraday charts we probably will get the action that will stand below these lows. Okay, as a result we could get many possible patterns. One of them could be the butterfly here. As you can see, this market will drop low in this case. It could reach one of these levels, and as I said, this possible ABCD probably will have the same target. This one 1618 extensions coincides with the AUDUSD target. This is some kind of the bearish scenario if indeed the purchasing of the United States dollar will accelerate today and tomorrow sessions. But if overall technical situation that we see right here still will dominate here, because in general it looks mostly bullish. So as I said, retracement is very gradual, rebound was really fast, and it mostly has the bullish signs. Also, we have very fast acceleration here on the weekly chart that suggests the market sooner or later should continue action to the 1618 extension of the bottom line and final 8150 target. So that's why currently we do not know what particular pattern will work. And that's why I think that we could focus on the first one. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, we could get the guarded triple to buy pattern around 7860 area, because as it's suggested by bearish grabber on the daily, it has been formed here, market should drop below these lows. That could give us some kind of the A, B, C, D action. You can see this A, B, C, D creates an agreement with the 618 support of this most recent breakout of the channel. So you can see this channel also has been broken up, and it's also bullish sign. It's already has been retested. So that's why in a few hours we will get the answer what will happen. Currently, guys, overall situation looks positive because take a look, the slope of the CD leg is flatter than the AB, and that it means that it's very probable that here we could get the upward reversal. That's why the first pattern we'll be watching for is a guarded triple to buy around 7860 area. If you would like to, if you will decide to take it, when the market will show us at least the 3-8 bounce of this leg, probably it makes sense to protect your position with the stop. Because if reversal indeed will happen, so market hardly will return right back down. But if the pressure on the Australian dollar by the, as I said, by the investors who are preparing to YMN meeting will increase, in this case probably this pattern could fail, market will drop here below, and if you will see it, it will mean that we could turn to another pattern that could become the butterfly buying. Okay, so in this case, market probably will continue lower and will create some kind of the butterfly buy, as we have discussed on the daily chart here. So that's the trading plan for Australian dollar. But currently, guys, by this action, it seems that this pattern could work. But keep an eye on, if you will take the position, try to protect your position with a break-even stop as soon as possible. So, because currently market's becoming more volatile as we come into the major event of the current week. So let's see what we will get.